Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm back on my buddy's 32-foot Silverton boat here. I'm going to be replacing the raw water pump here on the engine on that side because it's not pumping very fast. So we replaced this one already. I just wanted to show you guys before I got started the difference when it's rebuilt. So the amount of water, I just started them, so they're not coming out very fast yet. I wanted to show you guys the difference of the water distribution when the pumps are rebuilt. Yeah, this side's just trickling out. Unfortunately, it's hard to tell when it's just sitting here with no load on it. The differences between the one that's been rebuilt and the one that hasn't. You can really tell a difference when you get out on the water, put a load on it, and see how much flow there is on each side. So either way, we're gonna go ahead and put that one in. I'm gonna lift the engine hatch up here and get to work. All right, so the raw water pumps are on the bottom left hand of the engine, so I'll show you on this side here. There it is there. You can tell it's still kind of nice and brassy, shiny looking. That one's already been done. This is a new engine. This side here, come down behind that pulley. That's the old one there, so it shouldn't require a lot of effort, but to make it easier for me, I'm going to pull off the exhaust off here, so that way I get some access to it. Belt's got to come off, a couple hoses. All right, so you gotta loosen the pivot bolt up here to get, and then loosen up this bolt here to get the belt loose. Now that that's done, next step is to pull the hose. I got two hoses that come off of it. One's coming up here to the cooler. I'm gonna take it off here because it's just easier. I don't have to worry about trying to get it from behind. And then the other one is here, and I'm gonna take it off here because, well, the hose clamps are facing me. It shouldn't be too difficult. This bottom line here is a steel braided line. They have to be rated for marine. That's why they're that way. And so that one might give us a few problems depending on how hard that is going to be to pull off there. This one here shouldn't be too bad. And then I can finish unbolting it and then pull the whole thing up out of the boat, get it up on my workbench here, and then start the replacement process with the new pump. Oh, wet GoPro. Yeah, find a way to hold this up now so that way I don't get water everywhere. Oh, wait. There she be. Okay, so here's the two units side by side. You can tell this is kind of old and crusty musty. If you want to see the video for when I rebuilt this with the rebuild kit, I'll try to link to it here if I can figure out how that works. I think I've done that before. Anyway, now it's just a matter of swapping brackets, pulleys, hoses, and then reverse order the process back on the port side engine. Putting the belt on. That way I can put the hose on, and then I can go back later and loosen it. Let's see how much water I get everywhere this time. Water. There we go. Okay. Double clamping it's always a good practice. Extra peace of mind, I guess. So now I'll loosen up those two bolts. I can put the belt back on here, tighten it up. There you got a place for your ratchet to go to tighten the belt, and then tighten the bolt down just like old school car engine. And then put this hose back up here, and then the muffler back on. That's pretty much it. Then we start it up and test it, make sure the pump's doing pumping things, because I don't want to burn his engine out. I started up. I want to make sure it's actually pumping. Yep, we're good. That means the pump itself is working. I want to check for leaks now. One here, so I'm going to tighten or reposition that hose. Nothing there. More to port, please. Nothing dripping down there, so I gotta fuss with that, and that's it. That's a good thing. That's no problem. So that's actually going to do it then for this. You guys don't need to see me do that. That's pretty simple. So that's a, by the way, these are Sherwood pumps, and Sherwood makes the rebuild kit for those too. So that's pretty much it. That's replacing a raw water pump on a 454 Crusader engine on a 32-foot Silverton. So thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it very much. If you like what I do on this channel, maybe, I don't know, consider subscribing. Hit that like button every once in a while for me. See you guys in the next one.